China experts from the US, Australia, and Europe have given their opinions on a recent vow by China's leaders to strengthen rule of law in the country. The vow was made at a key Communist Party of China meeting held last week. John Farnell, senior advisor at the EU Asia Center, said greater rule of law will make for better legal guarantees for foreign investment.
The most important concept of rule of law as far as we in Europe is concerned, and one that's very important for strengthening the confidence we have in investing in China, in becoming economically more close to China, is the rule of law, which is the independence of the courts, reliability and confidence in courts deciding cases without any influence from the outside.
Int'l Reuter said China's drive to reform its courts will create a more just and equitable environment for foreign investors.
Above all, that the justices will become more independent, and that you create a business environment where all those people who do business in China, whether they are Chinese or whether they are foreign investors, have greater confidence in the legal process. So the rule of law is, above all, very good for business.
Australian lawyer Daniel Shen said the change will alter the way business is done in China.
In the past, we know in China we're talking about a relationship, 关系, but now it's changing. And as a lawyer, in the past, we have to advise clients how to do business and how the system works in China. But now we're happy, not only Australia but also China, they adopt the same system, and then they can be assured that there's something they can follow, basically the law, not the relationship, because the relationship is it's uncertain. If you give the foreign investor uncertainty, you will scare them away.
U.S. expert Kenneth Lieberthal said the focus of the meeting was to create greater transparency in China's legal system and increase accountability.
The positive direction is that I think the leadership in China wants to make the legal system operate in a more regularized, transparent, less corrupt, higher quality fashion, less subject to intervention by interested parties in local governments and that kind of thing.
That the whole system will become more professional. And I think, China has very, very reasonable laws, but it's the enforcement that is occasionally lacking. And so, as people have said, things cannot change overnight, but I think they are, this whole process is now starting, and you can expect improvement. And certainly, the current leadership has a sort of time span of, another 8 years or so. So the hope is that they started something which will improve the judicial system.
The CPC put forth a new blueprint for strengthening the application of rule of law during a meeting that ended on October 23rd.